What if you could bring back one of José Mourinho's most pragmatic and defensively solid Manchester United sides? The 2017-18 team combined physicality, structure, counter-attacking quality, and individual brilliance to produce one of Mourinho's strongest Premier League campaigns at Old Trafford. With players such as Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic, Romelu Lukaku, and David De Gea at the heart of the team, Mourinho built a side capable of controlling games through defensive organisation and quickly exploiting space on the counter. In this video, we'll recreate the tactics and player roles that made the 2017-18 Manchester United side so effective. José Mourinho's formation did fluctuate throughout the campaign, but one of his preferred structures was the 4-2-3-1 that could alter its shape and possession to create overloads and give his attacking players greater freedom. The system provided a strong defensive foundation while allowing United to transition quickly into dangerous attacking positions. At the base of the structure sat the two centre-backs, while the number 6 dropped between them to create an additional passing option and help United build from deep. This movement gave the defenders more freedom to spread across the pitch, while allowing the team to progress possession through the central areas. Ahead of them, the box-to-box midfielder played an important role in driving the team forward, as he would cover large areas of the pitch, carry the ball into midfield, and help connect the deeper players with the attacking unit. Out wide, the fullbacks were encouraged to support the wingers, creating combinations along the flanks and providing additional options for progressing attacks. Through the central attacking areas, the number 10 and striker worked closely together to connect the team's offensive play. The number 10 could drop into midfield or move between the lines to receive possession, while the striker provided the focal point and looked to attack dangerous spaces. Their movements and combination play helped the team create chances while maintaining a consistent goal-scoring threat. The team tactics centered around a counter-attacking focused style of play, reflecting José Mourinho's preference for a disciplined, pragmatic Manchester United side that could absorb pressure before striking quickly in transition. José wanted his team to remain organised without the ball, defend with structure, and then use the pace and physicality of his attacking players to exploit the spaces left by opponents. United would look to play with purpose rather than simply dominate possession, using quick passing movements, intelligent rotations, and direct forward runs to turn defensive recoveries into dangerous attacks. The wide players were particularly important during transitions, stretching the opposition and creating passing lanes for the midfielders and forwards, while the number 10 and striker would combine centrally to progress attacks rapidly. The build-up style is set to counter, with United looking to move the ball forward quickly once possession was regained. The centre-backs and deeper midfielders would remain composed when starting attacks, but the intention was to identify forward options early, rather than circulate possession endlessly. Quick passes into midfield, direct balls towards the forwards, and early releases into wide areas allowed the team to exploit space before the opposition could recover its defensive shape. The passing movements were purposeful, with players rotating into available spaces to give the ball carrier multiple options, while the forwards looked to make aggressive runs beyond the defensive line. When out of possession, the approach was set to balanced, creating a lower mid block that reflects Mourinho's emphasis on defensive organisation and compactness. United would remain difficult to play through centrally, keeping the lines relatively close together and protecting the space in front of the centre-backs. Rather than pressing relentlessly, the team could patiently wait for the right moment to step forward, using pressing traps and forcing opponents into less dangerous areas before attempting to win back possession. When protecting a lead or facing sustained pressure, Mourinho's side could retreat even deeper into a deep block, prioritising defensive stability, protecting the penalty area, and frustrating opponents before looking to break forward on the counter. The man José Mourinho relied upon between the posts was David De Gea, who was deployed as a balanced goalkeeper. His primary responsibility was to protect United's goal and provide the last line of defense with his exceptional reflexes and shot-stopping ability, making him one of the most important players in the system. De Gea was not expected to play a major role in the build-up, instead prioritizing his positioning inside the penalty area and making himself available to receive backwards passes when necessary. He would look to make crucial saves, command his box, and deal with crosses or through balls while remaining disciplined behind the defensive structure. When possession was recovered, De Gea would also launch longer passes towards the forwards or wide areas, helping Manchester United bypass pressure and initiate their counter-attacking transitions. The backline largely consisted of Ashley Young, Victor Lindelof, Chris Smalling, and Antonio Valencia, providing Mourinho with a strong combination of defensive discipline, physicality, and experience. Young was deployed as a balanced wingback and was given the freedom to support attacks without compromising the defensive structure. He would push forward when space opened up, provide width on the left, and combine with the wide attackers, while also being expected to recover quickly and maintain his defensive position when possession was lost. Mourinho demanded high levels of work rate and discipline from Young, specifically when tracking opposing runners and defending the flank. The two centre-halves being Lindelof and Smalling were both deployed as defensive defenders, with Jose expecting them to prioritise their defensive responsibilities. They would remain relatively deep, protect the central areas, and focus on winning aerial duels, making interceptions, and dealing with direct balls into the forwards. In possession, they would keep their distribution simple and effective, moving the ball into midfield or towards the fullbacks without taking unnecessary risks. Their defensive awareness was crucial to maintaining the compact structure Mourinho wanted. Valencia operated as a support attacking wingback and provided greater offensive intent on the right. He would push forward to support the wide areas, overlap the attackers, and deliver crosses into the penalty area, but his role remained balanced enough to ensure he could recover into the defensive line. His pace and physical strength were particularly valuable during transitions, allowing him to immediately support counter-attacks before using his recovery speed to get back into position when United lost possession. The midfield pairing of Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic provided Manchester United with a powerful combination of creativity, physicality, and defensive security. Pogba was deployed as a deep-line playmaker with a build-up focus, and was expected to have a major influence across the central areas. He would drop deep to receive possession from the defense, helping United progress the ball through the first phase of build-up before carrying it into advanced positions. His passing range allowed him to dictate the tempo, switch play towards the wide areas, and find the attacking players with ambitious forward passes. Pogba was also encouraged to drive forward with the ball, arrive at the edge of the penalty area, and make late runs into the box, making him an important source of goals and assists. Mourinho essentially gave Pogba the responsibility of influencing almost every phase of play through his passing, movement, physicality, and creativity. Matic operated as a centre-half with a defensive focus, providing the protective base that allowed Pogba greater freedom. During the build-up, he could drop alongside the centre-backs, creating an additional passing option and helping United safely progress possession from the back. Out of possession, his main responsibility was to shield the defence and protect the central spaces, using his positioning, strength, and reading of the game to break up attacks and recover possession. Matic's discipline allowed the attacking players to take greater risks, while ensuring United retained a solid defensive structure behind them. The attacking trio of Marcus Rashford, Jesse Lingard, and Juan Mata played an important role in Manchester United's attacking structure, with each player offering a different profile and helping Mourinho's side transition quickly from defense into attack. Rashford was deployed as an attacking inside forward and provided the explosive threat from the left. He would start in the wide areas before cutting inside to attack the spaces between the fullback and centre-back. His pace and direct running made him specifically dangerous during transitions, allowing him to quickly carry the ball up the pitch and attack space behind the opposition defense. He would also make aggressive runs into the box to support the striker and provide an additional goal-scoring threat. Lingard operated as a build-up playmaker, giving him a more fluid role in the attacking unit. Rather than staying high and wide, he would frequently drop deep into the midfield areas to help connect the play and provide an additional passing option for Pogba and Matic. His movements helped United progress possession through the central spaces before he would then burst forward into the final third. His energy and intelligent movements also allowed him to quickly transition from helping the build-up into becoming another attacking runner. On the right, Mata was deployed as a wide playmaker with a build-up focus, functioning almost as a wide number 10 at times. He would drift inside from the flank to find pockets of space between the opposition's midfield and defense, where his vision and passing could unlock compact defensive structures. His movement created central overloads and allowed him to combine closely with Lingard, Pogba, and the striker, but he could also hold a wider position when United needed to stretch the opposition. Mata's creativity and technical quality made him an important link between the midfield and attacking line. Leading the offense was Romelu Lukaku, who was deployed as a balanced target forward and provided Manchester United with a powerful focal point in attack. His physical presence was a major part of Mourinho's approach, allowing United to play directly into him when necessary and giving the team an outlet under pressure. Lukaku would use his strength to hold off defenders, protect the ball, and bring the attacking midfielders into play. He could drop slightly deeper to combine with the likes of Lingard and Mata before turning and attacking the space in front of him. At other times, he could stay higher and use his pace and power to run in behind the defensive line. Inside the penalty area, his strength, movement, and finishing made him a constant goal-scoring threat, while his aerial ability gave United another option when attacking crosses and longer passes. His ability to link play while still providing a direct threat made him a crucial component of Mourinho's counter-attacking system. And there we go, people. That is how you can go ahead and replicate José Mourinho's 2017-18 Manchester United tactics in FC 26. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind, smashing the like button down below, as well as commenting your thoughts and opinions of these José tactics and how you might find them and any changes that you might want to see. Of course, let me know as well any potential teams that you might also want to see over here on YouTube. If you're looking for any extra content, I make things like retro tactics, very similar to this, very niche sort of tactics, as well as tactics extensions, which will mainly be a thing for FC 27, and I am going to be bringing out a few other video type ideas also over on there, but I have a Patreon for the extra content, so if you are interested in something like that, I have around 60 videos or so over on Patreon. Go ahead and check it out. The link for that is down below in the description, and for all of those who are already part of the Patreon, a huge shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate it as well. Now, if you're looking for any footballing chats and conversations, join up with my Discord. The link for that is down below in the description as well. We chat about FC, we chat about football, we chat about transfers, and of course, with FC 27 coming out relatively soon, we are talking about that a fair amount. So yes, join up with the conversations, and of course, I hope you guys have a smashing goddamn day. I'm out of here. Peace.